Hi, my name is Nick. I live in the Catskills. That's upstate New York. I do a lot of work on the truck videos like this Ram 2500. This is a 2021. I do work in the shop, in the house. If you like that sort of stuff, subscribe. This is going to be about bolting down this camper top I just bought. This is a Snap Outfitters treehouse. If you didn't watch my full walk around video, I'll link it in the description. They connect this cap to the bed with your typical cap clamp connections. Now they do use 3 and they're black, so they're nice. 3 on either side. I mean, not 3 total. But, I think I want to through bolt it. 2 reasons. One is that it's going to be safer, period. It's just going to be safer. And 2 is, the second reason is that it gives me more room. These things actually stick out maybe 1 3/4 on either side, which means 3.5 inches we're gaining as far as clear, right? Clear dimensions. That's nice. It makes installing things a little bit easier. Now, there is one problem. It's the only problem that is making me take some time to do this, and that is that the rubber gasket that's on here that seals this so it's watertight, we're going to be drilling through that. And it's double sealed, but I still think with the hole that we're going to drill, we're going to use 1/2-inch bolts. We're not screwing around. We're using 1/2-inch bolts. There is a decent possibility that we drill through the outside gasket. And that'll make it so that water could possibly go in and down into that hole and into the bed. But I'm going to seal that hole with RTV. This is black RTV. I assume that's going to solve my problem completely. But we'll test it. We'll make sure that it's sealed. If for some reason it's not, we will definitely put a 3rd gasket on the outside. And that should take care of all the problems. But I don't see how this is not going to seal it up. Like this. All right, let's get started. I'll get you in here. It's a little bit dark. I got every light turned on, but I have a portable light that I'm going to use. Hopefully it brightens it up where you can see what's going on. First, actually, let's look at the hardware I'm using. Okay, quickly, here's the hardware. These are 1/2-inch bolts. I mentioned they're 2 inches long. I probably could have got away with 1.5 inches, but it is what it is. Here's my nuts and washers here, but I'm actually going to be using these tie-down loops here instead of washers on the top for 4 of the connections. I kind of wish I had 2 more of these, but they're from my old truck. They're rated to 1,000 pounds, and we actually need to bolt them on like this. We can't do this because this hole will be too far to the outside. So we're going to do it like this, meaning the loop is going to be on the inside of the bed, not the outside like that. I'm flipping this around like we're looking at that side. So it'll be like this. We're going to line this hole up right in the middle. We're going to drill a hole just to the left here. We're going to leave this on when we do it. I got a punch and a very heavy hammer. And put this washer. Yeah. Without a doubt. Got to be right in the center. No screwing around. That washer is really... Oh, did I just... I gotta move this over. I want to make it as close to the OEM as possible. There's some clips, though, underneath here, because there's that plastic trim piece on top of the bed that's clipped in. Let's get this centered here. Definitely don't want to slip. Maybe I should start drilling it with a smaller bit. Let's see what happens. Oh, again, I should mention, I'm using a wired drill because I want the torque. This is a hammer drill. I don't have the hammer setting on, but oh yeah, this is going like butter, so we're not gonna have a problem here, that's for sure. Smooth. Perfect. I'm inside the gasket. That's nice. All right, again, I need to do it like this. You know, I have to say, it does stick out a hair. Inch and a half would have been close. I gotta be honest with you. Inch and a half would actually have been pretty close. Let's get the lock washer and my nut. Oh, almost forgot to already dig it. Definitely tight. We're going to leave this in. Let me do the rest of them, and then I'll show you at the end. I got these 3 installed over here. I actually ended up moving the loop. I had the loop, sorry I'm out of the picture, but I moved the loop that was at the end of the bed so that I had 2 on the back of the bed. I wanted this one and this one to have the loop, and this one and this one to have the loop, not by the tailgate. And I also forgot to put a washer on the bottom. I took it apart and put the washers to those 2. I had to do that. So these are all set up good. We just got to do the driver's side, and then we are done. And I got this wood stove cooking in here, and I'm sweating. It's ridiculous. I got a t-shirt on. Whew. And it's snowing outside. All right, we got to wrap this up because I'm sweating like crazy. I really have this. I mean, I went from jacket to shirt to t-shirt. Like I untucked it. Holy moly! All right, these clamps. There's 6 of them. I have to say, maybe Snap Outfitters needs to make this an option. This through bolting, because then you can have the tie downs. They do make the clips where this is an eyelet bolt. I have them over there. I'll show you one of them. But I personally wouldn't feel comfortable with putting an eyelet through here and tying down to it, holding on this expensive camper. But the eyelet with a through bolt, no problem. I got no problem with that. That's great. That thing's not going to go anywhere. It's tight. It's got RTV as thread lock. It's good. It's good. I think that, you know, I'm happy with it. I'm happy with it. All right, everyone. Catch you on the next one. Thanks.